Hi, Mary here from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, joining you live once again for our weekly fun live chat. Today we're talking about seeds. Honestly, every week we talk about seeds, but today I'm going to share a couple, actually some pretty fun information today. So if you are new to our channel, please share where you are coming from. Hello, Morgan, welcome and thank you. So as we go through the list, if you have any questions specifically, please feel free to ask. If you have a specific question that you want answered off the video, you can send an email to mary@marysheirloomseeds.com and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. So today we're talking about all the seeds. It's a broad topic, obviously, and at Mary's Heirloom Seeds, we have a lot of seeds. You are joining us from Northwest Washington. We are now located in East Texas, and I had somebody tell me, well, you can't grow anything in the summertime in East Texas, but there's a lot you can grow in the summertime in East Texas. First of all, we harvested our first batch of purple hull pink eye cowpeas. So there you go. We also are harvesting Ronde Daniche squash, white scallop squash, and something new and fancy that we don't have available on our website yet, but we will be harvesting seeds for 2022 very soon, and that is lemon squash. So there's a lot you can grow. Now, let's get to seeds. Let's get the topic of the day. First of all, in the description section of this video, you will find links to some of the things that I'm going to mention today, and you can follow up using those links. We have a seed sale, a massive seed sale going on right now, and it ends on the 27th, which is tomorrow. If you're watching this video live, it's tomorrow, so you definitely don't want to miss out on the massive seed sale. The seeds are starting at $1 a pack, which is pretty awesome. And we do offer free shipping in the US if it's heirloom seeds only, and if it's over $20. So that changed this year. It was $15 last year, it's $20 this year, but unfortunately, the post office keeps raising their rates, and unfortunately, we don't have a choice in that one. Hey, Tom, thanks for joining us. You made it live. All right, so a couple weeks ago, I asked on our Facebook page a really awesome question. Fishes and Loaves says, that sounds awesome. It is pretty awesome. Seeds are awesome. I did a video a couple weeks ago called Seeds Are Amazing, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. So a couple weeks ago on Facebook, our Facebook page, if you haven't already liked our page, please do so. Hey, Tom, you did, and thank you, Mary. You're saying Mary. Ha, I'm Mary. The question was, how do you or did you choose which seeds to purchase from Mary's Heirloom Seeds? Now, I want to preface this is just for Mary's Heirloom Seeds. We don't talk about other seed companies. I would prefer to stay on topic with Mary's Heirloom Seeds. So the question was, how did you, as a customer of Mary's Heirloom Seeds, how did you choose the seeds that you chose? One of the answers was from my friend who lives locally. She says, pretty pictures, informational posts, kids requests, that's a big one if you've got kids, and then things that I know that they like to eat. All right, so pretty pictures are also a plus. My awesome sister in San Diego has been helping me with some of our images. She's been adding watermarks, and she's been growing stuff, and I've been growing stuff, and she's been helping me out with some of that. So we truly are a family-owned and operated business here at Mary's Heirloom Seeds. I've got two awesome sisters, and both of them are awesome in their own ways. And one of them has been helping me out with some really cool seeds. Skinner Farms, welcome, and Mindy, welcome. So we do try to help you. The informational posts are also important. If you haven't followed us on social media like Facebook and Instagram, I am on MeWe, but I'm not that active on MeWe, so there's only so much we can do in a day. And then our YouTube videos, of course. So all of that will give you some informational ideas on what to plant, when to plant, and what is good for your area. In the description section of this video, you will find a link for our comprehensive planting guide, and that will help you decide what to plant and when to plant. I almost didn't go live today, honestly. There's so much going on at Mary's Heirloom Seeds. We're trying to stay on top of seed orders, and we're also trying to get ready. We're getting our printing done, not our seed pack, filling our seed packs, but we're getting our printing done for 2022 already. It's only August, but we've got to plan months in advance for the next year. So we've got our hands full here. So the next answer I received when I asked, how do you pick what to plant or what to buy as far as seeds go? So the next one is, I pick based on what would grow best in my region and climate, and specifically looking for heat and humidity tolerant plants. That is very important. So here in East Texas, the reason I'm inside right now, I've got my fun stuff behind me. The reason I'm inside right now is it's 102 outside with the heat index, or at least it has been 102 with the heat index. By the way, if you guys have any questions and you want to ask, feel free to throw them at me. Or like I mentioned, if you have any questions that you don't want to ask during the video, you can always send an email to Mary at Mary's Heirloom Seeds, and I'll try and answer as quickly as possible. If you're looking for seeds, we have a seed sale that's ending tomorrow. You have a little more than 24 hours to purchase seeds from our seed sale, and then some of them are going to go back to regular price at the end of tomorrow. So if you're looking for heat tolerant or humidity tolerant varieties, you might want to take a look at our Florida planting guide. Our Florida planting guide has a specific list of heirloom seeds. If you go from, Mindy says, I feel you're paying 109 with the heat index. Yeah, it's kind of hot. So when I'm going out in the garden, I'm getting my stuff done really early in the morning times so that I don't have to be out there in the heat. It does get to me after a little while, which is, I'm guilty of not drinking enough water, so that does get to you sometimes. So if you're looking for heat tolerant crops and you're not sure where to look, use the search option on our website. So this video might kind of be a little bit of how to navigate marysheirloomseeds.com. So if you're already familiar, maybe this is old news to you, but we have a search option on our website. So if you're looking for heat tolerant crops, you can literally use the magnifying glass. It's at the top left-hand side. There's a drop-down menu, and or if you're on a mobile, it's a drop-down menu. If you're just on a computer, it's on the top left. And it's super easy. You can put heat tolerant, that's it, and search that, and you're gonna get a bunch of different information, different articles I've written about heat tolerant crops and what's good. So that answer is already ready for you on our website. Now, if you're not sure how to find that, you can always send an email. I'm always happy to help if you have questions. So if you're looking for heat tolerant, that's a really good one. Our South Florida planting guide, like I mentioned, we've got 3 Florida planting guides, and they are January to December. And just past that, you've got a list of all of the awesome varieties that you can plant. Fishes and Loaves says, yes, here too. I live in tropical South Florida, been here 40 years, still can't find the balance, the heat and the hydrating. Yeah, we lived in South Florida for 9 years. My husband Doc lived in South Florida, I want to say for 18 years. I'm not 100% sure. 15, 18, something like that. But I know I lived in South Florida more than 8 years, right at the 9 years. And it's a lot of work to decide what to plant, when to plant, but also growing and being out in the garden and not completely dehydrating yourself. So hydration is super important. All right, so next on the list, how did you decide what seeds? Hey, Robert made it too. The question we asked on our Facebook page a couple weeks ago was, how did you decide what seeds to purchase from Mary's Heirloom Seeds? And I was asking this because I really wanted feedback on how do you decide what to plant, what to purchase, and how do you go about that? One person said price. That's all. So that's important. If you go on our website, you can also find it in the description section of this video, but if you go on our website and you choose products, hey Nans, welcome, you made it. If you go on our website, you will be able to change the items based on price. You just use the search option, or I'm sorry, you use the sort option. You can sort by newest to oldest. So if you're looking for seeds that are brand new that we just added, you can do that. And if you're looking for the best price, you can change that to sort by lowest to highest. Now I've already done that for you. In the description section of this video, you will find a link that is all of everything available at Mary's Heirloom Seeds from the lowest to the highest. Skinner says, I'm in Indiana, it's 102 with the heat index, so I didn't get much done this year. Been a horrible summer. Around here, if you are new to Mary's Heirloom Seeds, we moved in the kind of the middle of the summertime. We arrived here on our new homestead June 20th, and we started a garden on June 29th, and our garden is thriving. I'm already harvesting pink eye purple hull peas. It's a mouthful. I already have squash growing, or we already have seed savings going on. What to purchase? I was buying store seeds for fall, then plant characters. Okay, there you go. And you answered actually one of our questions, and I have all that too. I'm gonna mention that as well. So price was the last one. Next one is, I'm a photo nut. So what I'm doing here is I'm giving you the answers that we had from our customers on our Facebook post. One of the answers was, I'm a photo nut. I love a good photo. That said, I always look at the description information along with seed quantity. There you have it. So photos, we have some pretty awesome photos that we've been adding to our website as we grow more things. As my sister, who's doing some of our photography, is adding more things, we have some more fancy photography. I'm not, as I mentioned on a completely different post, I'm a little more on the Skinner Farms, do you have garlic for sale? So no, currently our seed garlic is sold out, but if you send me an email, you can get on our wait list. I usually have a little bit extra after we ship out all of our seed garlic. So I already have 2 people on a wait list, and so they'll get some as well. And then anything that's left over, I add to my personal stash and plant that as well. So send an email to mary@marysheirloomseeds.com if you're interested. So photos, we've got lots of good photos. Descriptions, we've got a lot of great descriptions. On that note, I do want to mention something. I had a customer that maybe wasn't all that thrilled with their end result after they grew one of our crops from seed. But it was extremely obvious from the emails I received from the person that they hadn't read the description on our website, and they expected it to grow one way, but it grew another way. It grew the way it was supposed to grow, not the way the customer wanted it to grow. So keep that in mind when you are purchasing seeds. For example, asparagus. Asparagus grown from seed isn't ready to harvest until about 3 years. This information is available on our website. It's at least 365 days until you start seeing good quality roots to grow asparagus. And it's 3 years until you have a good harvest. You're actually not supposed to start harvesting asparagus until year 2. So it is important to also do your own research and not just look at the fancy pictures. Fancy pictures are awesome, but knowing what you're growing is also very important. And I want you to be happy with your seed purchase, and I want you to be happy in your garden. We all grow these amazing plants, and we love what we grow. Most of us love what we grow. And so we want to make sure that you have the most information available to you. On that note, like I mentioned earlier, our planting guide is available. It is free. If you want to print it out for yourself, that's totally fine. But it is available. It's not necessarily in a downloadable copy yet. And the next answer I got when I asked, how did you decide what seeds to purchase from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, was our South Florida planting guide. Now, I lived in South Florida, so I have an idea of what grows well and what doesn't grow well, or what grew well for me. And I've taken that into account. I've also taken our customers' feedback into account. And I've added that to our list. So that gives you an idea of what to plant, when to plant, and then specific varieties, like not just heirloom tomatoes, but mortgage lifter tomatoes or Cherokee purple tomatoes. So keep that in mind when you're looking at the website. If you have questions, send an email. We're happy to help. Okay, so we asked the question, how did you pick what seeds to purchase from Mary's Heirloom Seeds? And these are some of the answers we received from our customers. I'm always looking for unique varieties. You carry a lot of things, a great price that I can't find anywhere else. One prime example is the Richmond green apple cucumbers. Awesome. That is a very unique variety. It's not something you're going to find at the store, and it may not even be a variety that you can buy from a farmer's market. And that was another comment we had from a customer. If they can buy a truck bed full of Roma tomatoes at the local farmer's market from a local grower, they're not necessarily going to use their minimum space in their garden for Roma tomatoes. They want to grow something fancy and flashy that you can't get at the farmer's market. So that would be something like hillbilly flame tomato or green zebra tomato. That is beautiful. Again, something you're not going to find at the local grocery store or the farmer's market. Amana's orange, another beautiful option. By the way, before I'm done with my video, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, please like us on Facebook. When we hit our milestone of 6,500 subscribers to our YouTube channel, I'm going to have a giveaway. And when we hit 30,000 likes on our Facebook page, I'm going to have another giveaway. So we've got some big giveaways coming up. All right, last but not least, here's an answer from Kaylin. If you do follow me on Facebook, Kaylin has a special discount code available for Mary's Heirloom Seeds, and she has been doing some awesome prepper-related images, and I've been sharing them to our Facebook page, and they're pretty funny, but also useful. She says, first I pick the stuff I need for personal use, like canning varieties. Then I look for the known but more rare varieties my customers will most likely want to buy as start plants, since they can't get them in a regular greenhouse. And then finally, I add the varieties that produce interesting looking crops that will catch people's eye at the farmer's market. So one in particular that she mentioned to me was the royalty purple potted bean. That's not necessarily something that you're going to find at the farmer's market. You're going to find the regular run-of-the-mill green beans, but you may not find purple beans or dragon tongue bush beans. So those are some things to consider. If you do have if you have a farmer's market booth, or if you're providing produce to a restaurant or something fancy like that, you might want to plant some things that are a little more unique that, again, other people won't be selling at your local farmer's market. She also said she doesn't like green beans because it takes so long to harvest because everything else is green. Whereas with those purple beans, it's very easy to just pull them out of the bush because they're right there in your face. They don't necessarily blend in like regular green beans do. So that is it for today. That is it for my all the seeds videos. There are so many seed varieties available at Mary's Heirloom Seeds. The unofficial count is 750 plus. That's a lot of seeds. And by 2022, we hope to have over 800 seeds. So that's going to be a lot. That's a lot of work for us, and hopefully a lot of great seeds for you. Like these lemon yellow squash here. We have a whole crop growing just for seeds to be able to share with you for 2022. So just to recap, in the description section of this video, you will find some of the links that I mentioned in our video tonight. We did have another video that we posted recently that was our Three Sisters garden. If you haven't already checked it out, I highly recommend it, and give us a thumbs up for that video as well, please. We've got 2 giveaways coming up soon, and we have seed sales going on every week. However, right now we've got a seed sale that is big. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. And send us an email if you've got questions. We're happy to help. I'm Mary at Mary's Heirloom Seeds signing off, and happy planting.